Hey everybody, welcome to my kitchen. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mandy. And today I'm going to make a healthier version of a hot cocoa for you. And I'm going to show you how you can gift this as well if you want to make a hot cocoa mix to gift. So starting out, so we're going to do this without any refined sugar, and we're going to keep it on the healthier side, no additives, no artificial flavors, anything like that, which you can often get in the traditional store-bought hot cocoa mixes. And it's going to be all beautiful whole foods and something that's a really nice gift. And we're going to flavor it with some oils. And then you can also, at that point, you choose which oils you want to have, so you can have fun and get creative. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make 1 cup, but I'm also going to give you the instructions to make a mix to gift. So for 1 cup of hot cocoa, you're going to use a tablespoon of a raw cacao powder. So this is really high in magnesium, high in minerals, really high in antioxidants. So it's got a lot of great health benefits as well as being absolutely delicious. Who doesn't love a nice hot cocoa? So a tablespoon for a mug. And then we're going to do a tablespoon of coconut sugar. So you can use any unrefined sugar for this. So coconut sugar is really got a nice, almost a bit of a caramelly flavor. You could use a date sugar. You could use something like maple sugar as well if you'd like. You could also keep it sugar-free by using something like a granulated milk fruit sweetener, which is sometimes what we do at home as well. So about a tablespoon of your coconut sugar as well. And then this really helps with the flavor. We're going to add a sprinkle of a Himalayan pink salt. So you can use sea salt as well. And this is just going to bring out the flavor of the cocoa, and it's going to actually contrast the sweetness really nicely. If you don't have a Himalayan pink salt and you have like a nice unrefined sea salt, that would work as well. And that's really again high in trace minerals, so it's beneficial for the body. It helps the cells to stay hydrated as well, but just tastes delicious in your hot cocoa. So I've got all those ingredients in my mug, so I'm just going to give it a nice little whisk so that they're all kind of mixed up together. And then you're going to take a cup of steamed milk and add to this. So the reason I like this mix is because it doesn't have a milk powder already added in. So if you are gifting this, then whoever you're gifting it to can choose whatever type of milk they would like. So if they have used dairy milk, or if they prefer like a plant-based milk, they can really choose their own. So today I have a mixture. So any of you have watched any of my previous videos know that I like to make my own homemade nut milks. So I have actually a combination here. It's about half coconut milk, half a nice full-fat coconut milk, and half of a homemade cashew milk. So what I would recommend doing is just pouring a little bit in to begin with, just a tablespoon or two, and giving that a good whisk, and getting all that that hot cocoa mix all dissolved in there before you add it on. So it just keeps it from being so lumpy. I didn't choose the best mug for this. This one's got some ridges at the bottom, so it all kind of sticks, but put my spoon in there. So this is when I like to add my oils in. So for today, I'm going to add peppermint. So I'm going to keep it nice and festive. So for a mug, I would just add 1 drop. And then you can actually package this up separately if you're gifting. So I'm going to add 1 drop of my peppermint oil, and then I'm going to top it up with the rest of my milk. And this is an absolutely delicious, rich, lovely hot cocoa. So you could do things like, if you're into superfoods like I am, you could add could add something like maca root to it. Maca is really great for balancing hormones, and that goes really nicely with chocolate. I will add some to this one for myself when I drink it. I'm going to add some medicinal mushroom mix to it. So if you're not familiar with using medicinal mushrooms, if you haven't used them before, they don't taste like mushrooms, and it doesn't taste like culinary mushrooms. And they're actually kind of a bit of an earthy flavor. They go really well with the chocolate and coffee flavors. So and this is what I like to add, and they have some really great benefits. Reishi is calming, chaga is really great for the immune system, lion's mane is great for brain function. So I personally add about a teaspoon of that into my drink, and if you were gifting, you could add it in as make a superfood hot chocolate, or just keep it plain and simple. So if you're mixing this up to gift it, what I would mix about a cup, I would mix a cup of cocoa powder with a cup of the coconut sugar and a half a teaspoon of the pink salt. So you mix that all up together in a bowl, and then you can package that up in your jars. So you could use something like a mason jar, tie a nice little bow around it. You could package it up with some nice gourmet, like gourmet marshmallows or some homemade marshmallows if you enjoy that, if you like baking things like that as well. That's really fun. And then for the oils, instead of mixing the oils right into the mix, which they will evaporate after a bit, and then sometimes it clumps when you're mixing it in as well, what I would do for that is I would get some of these little sample drams. So you can get these on the doTERRA site. I'm guessing you probably get them on Amazon as well. I usually just order mine from doTERRA. And I would just fill it with your oil of choice. So you can get the little stickers to put on the top that say which oil it is. So like I have here on my peppermint bottle. Again, these are available through doTERRA, Oil Culture, a bunch of any companies that you can get all of your nice oil gear. You can get these stickers usually too, or make your own if you want. So yeah, fill that with that. So some different choices for oils that go really nicely with hot chocolate. Of course, peppermint for that nice peppermint hot chocolate. I love orange chocolate as well, so that wild orange would be great in your chocolate. I'm just looking at my oils as I go here. So On Guard is actually really nice in hot chocolate as well. It's kind of got that nice fall spicy flavor with a little bit of the orange as well, and it helps boost the immune system. Cardamom is beautiful in chocolate. It's one of my favorite flavors in chocolate, actually. You could do turmeric and do like a turmeric hot cocoa for an anti-inflammatory boost. Yeah, choices are basically endless as far as wonderful oils with your hot chocolate. Vanilla would be beautiful as well. Another nice one. So so I would put that in a little dram, and I would write out a little instruction card to stick to it, or onto a little card or something, and I would write, what I would do is instruct them that they would want to put 2 tablespoons of the mix into a mug of steaming milk, and they would add 1 drop of the oil in to flavor it. So tie it up with a nice bow, make it pretty, and I hope you enjoy the hot cocoa if you make it for yourself. It's a really nice ritual this time of year when it's cold outside, coming in and having a nice hot cocoa, especially if it's made with all whole ingredients. You can feel good about what you're giving to your body, and it's a beautiful gift to get as well. Something almost everybody loves hot chocolate, and it's something that doesn't have all the extra additives and fillers. So I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments if you try it yourself, or if you play around with different flavors. I'd love to hear what your favorite combinations are. And enjoy the rest of the classes, everybody. Bye.